Who could ever imagine that cards could be sold very expensive in the present age? The answer is likely nobody. Cards are now worth more than you can imagine. Most cards have a very exorbitant worth that you would be left asking if it's worth the price tag attached to it. In this video, we will review the most expensive cards and their features. Before we continue, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button below. And remember to click the notification bell to be the first to know when we upload our videos. Number 7. Mox Emerald. The Mox Emerald card is another Mox card that has a lot more to it than meets the eye. This expensive MTG card has been around for a while, although it was most recently printed in Unlimited Edition. It is also part of the Power 9 series as it provides players with mana at no cost, which could be a massive advantage if you use it early on in the game. Mox Emerald has been known to turn a battle on its head and completely transform the outcome. It can be used in any deck to make the strongest spells of all. This card is priced between $1,500 to $6,000 depending on its condition. Number 6. Mox Ruby. Mox Ruby is a Power 9 series. It is a Mox Jewel that allows players to gain an extra point of red mana each turn. If you combine it with any of the other Mox Jewels within the Power 9, then you can boost your mana and play better cards at the same time. Mox Ruby was created in Alpha Edition, and it isn't available for purchase in any sets that are currently on the market. The Mox Ruby card is expensive because of its ability to play multiples in a single turn. Mox Ruby is currently banned in Commander and Legacy and restricted in Vintage. This card is priced between $4,000 to $6,000. Number 5. Time Twister. Time Twister is one of the original Power 9, a group of potent and collectible spells that debuted in Alpha. While Time Twister allows both players to draw 7 new cards, the opponent rarely lives long enough to play there after the Time Twister spell resolves. Time Twister is one of the most valuable cards in all Magic because only 500 copies were ever released during Unlimited Edition. You can only use it for a single turn, but it does allow access to all the opponent's cards so that they're ready to be used again. Time Twister can be used to return all of your most powerful cards to your deck, and force your competitor to draw a hand that might put them at a disadvantage and at such time bring them to greater advantage. Time Twister is currently banned in Legacy and restricted in Vintage. This card is priced between $4,000 to $6,000. Number 4. Moxjet. This is another one of the rarest MTG cards that you can place in any deck. This card was first printed in Unlimited Edition and has been a special kind of Magic card that you can only get your hands on once they're in print. The Moxjet gives you 1 black mana that you can use as an interrupt. The Moxjet artifact also allows you to generate an extra point of black mana per turn, empowering you to cast some of the most powerful spells in the game. However, Moxjet is currently banned in Commander and Legacy and restricted in Vintage. This card is sold between $1,000 to $10,000. Number 3. Mox Sapphire. The Mox Sapphire is the last member of the Power 9 and the most valuable Mox Jewel because of how powerful blue cards were in the original set of Magic. Of all the Mox cards in the game, Sapphire is by far the most powerful gathering. Mox Sapphire grants players an extra blue point of mana per turn. The Mox Sapphire is one of the first rare MTG cards created. It's also one of the most useful Mox Gem artifacts, offering 1 blue mana per turn which can save you from a damaging spell. This card is sold for $13,000. Number 2. Ancestral Recall. Ancestral Recall is one of the most expensive cards ever created by Alpha Edition. It allows you to draw 3 extra cards or force your opponent to do the same. Also, as Magic it doesn't dictate any particular hand size. If you have more than 1 recall, then you could access the majority of your decks in seconds. This card is priced depending on its quality and condition. The estimated value for Ancestral Recall is $3,500 on the low end and about $20,000 on the high end. Number 1. Black Lotus. Black Lotus ranks first place in our list of the most expensive MTG cards. It is spectacular because it grants its master 3-card monas of any color. This means that players can use powerful cards at no cost to themselves whatsoever. It's an essential card that you can use to play in decks with black magic spells. It has been printed since Alpha Edition and doesn't show signs of stopping. Although you can use this card in any deck, it's mostly used by wizards seeking the most powerful magic spells. The Black Lotus is one of the few cards on this list that were created in the Alpha Black Lotus. Although this card has been banned from tournaments and other format play, having won commands respect from other traders, it won't be able to witness its real power. This card is sold between $100,000 to $250,000. We hope you enjoyed the video. What do you think of this list of the most expensive cards? Let us know in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to be the first to watch new videos on this channel.